Good morning and welcome to Monday's edition of the Bubba Show recap and preview. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Once again, the markets continued on their trek higher, although after going up slightly and narrowly escaping their first down day, the markets had a minor, tiny little sell-off on Friday. I think what you want to take from what's going on here is that the market is starting to get extended. I think what you have to look at here is the model is now much more, again, priced for perfection. Now, I don't know when we're going to get a sell-off, but a sell-off is going to come at some point here. But in the meantime, trying to fight the overall action, as we've learned, is an exercise in futility, and we have to let the markets trade. We can see by watching the rotation in what's going on in the commodity space. Those are getting sold off fairly hard, and we can see that there are some starting points of some stocks that are now not participating, and last week being a triple witching expiration also artificially brought in some volume and some rotation into the stock market that had a way to push up certain stocks and allow. In the meantime, the market is now up 9 of the first 10 weeks, or all 10 weeks, I don't remember. But it's going higher. We're up 15% from the November lows. Again, these are all signs, that a market that eventually, it has to look at a point to take profit. Now, our job is not to guess when that profit is going to be taken or when they're going to take it. What we're going to continue to do is look to take a look at the charts. Now, you can take a look at stocks that are in solid uptrends and stocks that are in solid downtrends. So even though the market is doing nothing but go up, we also have to look at that in that period, a stock like Apple's down 30%. A stock like Lululemon is churning back and forth between levels. So your focus here has to be back to the basics, back to following your plan and looking at your chart. We know what the results were in the past. So now looking forward to this week, what do you see? Well, what you want to do is you want to take the time to go through your list, look at your information, and debate to yourself whether or not you're in what trend the stock that you're trading is or the market you're trading in, and what should be your decision as to how to trade that. In uptrends, we want to look for support levels to buy. In downtrends, we want to look for resistance levels. It really doesn't matter what's going on in the overall market, because markets themselves go up and down, as do individual stocks. Some stocks have not participated well throughout this rally. So, looking forward, we want to look into the levels, look into the focus of what's going on. We know one thing for sure, that bad news has still not had an effect on this market. Now, since Wednesday's our news day, we'll go over news on Wednesday. But looking at the market, we can see that the gold market has been still heavy. The overall commodity space has still been heavy. And if you notice, the money is still pouring in to the U.S. dollar. Well, that is a sign that people are looking, and traders are looking for more of a safety asset class, which means that they're taking their money, we're getting more into a risk-off environment. The amount of volatility as it declines, and last week we hit 6.5-year lows on the VIX. What that is telling you is that there is not a care in the world. Okay, and we all know bubbles burst and markets tops are made when complacency reigns in a market and there is no longer any fear. And right now we're getting to the point where everybody knows the market cannot go down again, and every dip is being bought. The problem with that is that eventually the buyers will run out. Now you'll hear that there's plenty of money on the sidelines. Okay, there's always money on the sidelines. There's always money to get involved in the market. Our focus has to be on the level of the market and the level of the chart. So when you're looking at individual items, you want to go with the longer term trend of what you're looking at. So if you're looking to trade the overall market trend is still higher. There's been no technical damage done based on we're up so substantially. So, if you're trying to pick a top, you're trying to pick something that doesn't exist yet. You have to wait till the charts give you confirmation that that's something that you can look for. So looking to this week, we're going to see some more action. Hopefully we will see a little bit more volatility come back in this market, and hopefully this will give us some more opportunities to trade. But remember, the opportunities are always there. Where the market is open 241 days a year, so you'll have no trouble finding opportunity. It's your job to take care of them. The markets themselves look to be getting a little bit heavy, but again, I'm not going to say that it's time to get short, because it's not. It's time to continue to follow the footprints of the market. Check out the AJO call. Been really solid and really good, and we're working on a lot of option strategies. So I would look forward to checking you out there. If you're not sure how to get to it, please email me at todd@adammesh.com or todd@averagejoeoptions.com. For Monday, the Bubba Show. Have a great day. We'll talk to you on Tuesday.